Please drop me a comment if you're here. All right, there we go. Now people are joining in. Good afternoon. Hello, Australia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here. Hold on. I'm sort of here. Hello, everybody. How are you? I'll just take that away so y'all can see me. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I don't have a drinking problem that I know of. Those are wine glasses. So, good afternoon. Hi, everybody. I'm Tracy Weinzaffel. This is my studio. 3 minutes to start time. Hello in Michigan, Lisa. I'm a Michigan girl originally, but now I live in San Diego for obvious purposes. That big dome in the sky. The big bright dome in the sky, I should say. Okay. Silencing my phone. I'm going to get in my Zen. How are you, everybody? Yeah, pop in and let me know where you're tuning in from. I am Tracy, originally from Michigan. Go Michigan State. That's where I went to school. And now I live in sunny Southern California. Hello, but it's not very sunny and it's super cold outside. So I have a cup of tea with a lid so I don't put a paintbrush in it. I have some exciting news here. And, oh, goodness, we have Holland, Germany, Chicago, Australia, Nebraska. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will not get nervous, she said. I will not get nervous. All right. So I am the artist coordinator for Gelli Arts. I get the pleasure of working with our amazing artists. So I'm going to start with that right now and say, I've got to make sure my streaming is happening. Hold on. Oh, good. Okay. Everything is good. I'm still here. I'm still connected. Okay. All right. There we go. Madison is our social media guru coordinator. She is behind the scenes answering your questions. I believe the owner might be in the background, so let's all hope that this goes beautifully well. It's 11:59. I always start right at 12. But everybody is just jumping in and saying hello, and I love this. Thank you so much. There we go. Madison is here. Thank you, Madison. I appreciate this. Iceland. Okay, I'm not going to complain about my weather because I have a feeling if you have the word ice in the name of where you live, you probably can beat me. Because normally we say sunny San Diego. Nobody go, where are you from? Sunny San Diego? I have a feeling I'm probably not going to be able to complain about my weather because it's just cold here and it's going to rain. But we have snow about 15 to 20 minutes from me. So if I get to say that, it makes it sound better. The snow level has come down to 4,000 feet. So that's just 20 minutes up the road for me. If I really wanted to go see the snow, I would, but I really don't. Anyway, so thank you so much. It's 12 noon. As I said it, I am Tracy Weinzaffel. You are here. This is my working art studio. That is real paint. I get asked that a lot. And I'm super excited to kind of introduce or talk about kind of what I would equate as kind of a game changer. Gelli Arts has come out with a new tool. This is how it arrives. Well, not exactly. I opened mine this morning. This is called the Perfect Placement Tool. I'll try to get it where it's not reflecting. There we go. I did open mine this morning. I'll tell you what I did, but I just wanted to give it a try. I want to know how easy it was going to be used. Take it out of the package. I made approximately, I'm not going to lie, one print, two prints, three prints, four prints. Okay, so I made 4 prints this morning. There's my practice, okay? What I really want to talk to you about is the ease of use. The Perfect Placement Tool was made in order to kind of give perfect placement, it's in the name, perfect placement, so that every time you do repetitive prints, you're landing in the same location. And it makes it super easy, and it is wonderful to work with. I will say that this morning my learning curve was 0, and this was the first print I made. So, and it's just on a piece of regular copy paper. So I'm gonna unpackage this. I'm gonna talk about it. If you have any questions, if you would like the link, I do have a code that if you use to order it, you will save money. It's capital Tracy W, capital T, capital W. I don't know if that makes a difference. And I do want to talk to you. I'm going to go over the ins and outs. If you have any questions, I will try to answer them. If I cannot answer them, Madison is behind the scenes. Or if I'm working, sometimes I get a little involved in the creative process. If I miss it, it means that I'm not avoiding you. It's just I missed it. So we can take questions at the end too. Excuse my finger. I shut my finger in my car door this morning, and part of it still at the door. So I had to put a Band-Aid on, but my nails look reasonably good. So I'm going to switch cameras here, and hopefully I don't have I just like to make sure everything's focused in. Can you all see? I'm going to open the tool. We're going to talk about it, and we'll go from there. Now, I pulled 2 plates out, but we'll talk about all the different sizes and whatnot. So here is the packaging, which is just gorgeous. Clamshell, of course. So you just open this up. And I'm going to take this out, and I will tell you that when I received it, there was, I'll show you. There was, anytime you have any type of materials like this, yes, I'm going to answer that question, Kelly. See this packaging? This is on the tool, so you have to remove it from the little arms and the base itself. So that has to be removed. And Kelly asked a question, which I will answer right away. Right now, I'm going to make eye contact. I'm just going to jump in with some knowledge, but I will talk about it during the whole thing. So it is, look at this, super sturdy. It is all etched. I feel like I'm on QVC right now. It's all etched, so it's not printed. So the description, sorry, I wiped mine this morning, so it's not, that's going to bother me. I just wiped it off this morning when I was done using it. So it's not printed, so it's going to stay in here. This specific tool right now that I have in my hand and what we're shipping right now is meant for 8.5 by 11 paper. Of course, you can switch the size, but it was designed for 8.5 by 11. Somebody asked about A4 due to international sizing. We are working on that, and it is coming out. Okay, so remember that. It is coming out. Can you use this in your journal? Yes, I do have plans to be using that in the future. So stay tuned for that, okay? But it really was designed for an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and then we are going to be adding the A4 side of it for international uses, because A4 is used elsewhere, all right? Okay, answer that. So the one thing I'm going to point out about this is it is a tool. You use it over and over and over again. And the great thing about this tool is it is, we thought about all of the things that people complain about or not people complain about, it's legit. And that is if you printed it over time, that printing would come off. That's not true. That's not going to happen. It's all etched. Everything, you can feel my fingers. Yes, it will scratch. It will scratch a little bit. You can wipe it down. I actually used it this morning, and I didn't actually wipe it down. I didn't have the need, and I'm going to show you some tricks about that. And then all of these little gadgets, these are all, so these come out. They're little pegs, and what they're, I'm going to lay this down. I'm not going to do the whole demo with me holding it up, but I am going to answer questions as I go along. I will try to stay on this. Thank you, Kelly, for the question. So the thing I want to, I wonder if it's better on a darker surface. I just want to be able to point this out. Hold on. Sometimes it's better with a darker surface. I don't know if it will be. Yes, I think it is. Okay, this helps a lot. I won't demo on this, but I just wanted to point out how it is constructed, and you can see it better. You can see the reflection of my camera in here, but I think it's easier to see. Would you not agree? Thank you. I got to move my notes around here. Okay, so the one thing is this is designed to work with several of our plates. That's the cool thing. So this is designed in these little guides. So these guides have metal pegs. They're not plastic, and there's a purpose for that. We don't want that to go breaking. We thought about the quality of the tool, because when you invest in a tool, you want the tool to last forever. That's how I feel about it. Okay, so the thing about this is, like I said, when you have, you go by the guides that are on here. So this, it starts here, and hopefully you can see with my finger in the way. Hopefully that's good. This says 8 by 10, 6 by 6, 5 by 7, 3 by 5, and all of these are listed. So this guide moves, and this guide moves based on the size of your plate. Let me grab a plate to begin with. I have two of them. I pulled two of them out, and I'm going to print. Don't worry, you're going to see that full demo where I print. So for example, I have a 3 by 5 plate right here. This kind of goes right here. I want to make sure that the guide, each of the guides is on 3 by 5, 3 by 5, 3 by 5. If I change the size of the plate, this is a 5 by 7, and this goes up to an 8 by 10. Same thing. So now I'm using a 5 by 7. Move that there. 5 by 7, move that. Hold on, I got to be able to see. There we go, 5 by 7, right there. So now, when I put an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, I'll use this as an example. When I lay that down, my print is going to be perfectly centered. So that's what these guides are for. And again, 8 by 10, if I put an 8 by 10 plate in this spot, I would simply move all of the guides based on the size of the plate. And see, your plate would get larger. It's going to perfectly center it. So I'm going to start with 5 by 7 because I feel like that's going to be a good size to start with. But again, 8 by 10, 5 by 7, 6 by 6, 3 by 5. So I want to make sure 3 by 5. 3 by 5. All right, take this away. Take this away. If you have any questions, hopefully you were able to see it a little bit better because it's clear on a white surface is not that great. And I'm going to make sure, so I want to have my plate down where I can work on it. And what I would like to do is just leave a little bit of room. You might see me doing this. And basically, I'm just sliding the plate away. And it's just so, or the guide away. And that is so I don't actually have to make any adjustments and clean this plate off. This whole guide stayed clean. Oops, I just noticed I'm going to start with 5 by 7. Sorry about that. I moved some of the guides in the wrong spot. Apologize. There we go. So the one thing you want to do is always make sure you're cognizant of what size plate. Brenda just said, this is so great. Now I need to take it out of the box. Step one in any type of printing situation is you do have to take the items out of the box. They work so much better. All right. I do recommend pulling the tool away. You know, just leave your plate down, sticks nicely, and then just move this away, and then you don't have to worry about cleaning this up. If I'm going to clean it, I would remove these. They do clean, nice soapy water. You're not going to have an issue. Okay. The only issue I have is my bad eyesight. Okay. Now, and we're going to keep this simple. I went and listed, I just ordered this paper. Now this is copy paper, just computer paper that came out of my computer. And I'm going to use that just to wipe off my brayer. But I want to use, I'm going to use a nicer cardstock. I actually purchased this and I listed it on my resource page. And I'm just going to share that because I know people are going to ask, where'd you get that nice bright paper? And it wasn't very expensive. So I just wanted to give that because I ordered it off of Amazon, just so you know. And I just got it and it had 300 or 400 sheets in it. I think it's 300. But it's super bright and it's good quality cardstock because I'm going to want all of these prints because I'm going to make a little book out of them. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of tea. And I am just going to start from, I'm going to use just some Deco Art regular craft paint, the Americana craft paint. If you have any questions or you have a particular color you want me to use, we can discuss that. It's just I am going to start there. Where's my brayer? I have some tools out. I grabbed some bubble wrap. Of course, I didn't grab more than one brayer, but I guess I wasn't supposed to have more than one. All right, let's just start with basic. I'm just going to start with a print. The great thing about this, oh, I should have put a little bit of, you know what? Let's put a little bit of green in here. I can take requests on colors. I just pulled out. All right. So now I'm going to just take that tool, like I said, place it back there. Grab a piece of cardstock, make sure I'm out of the way. Probably should put that. So again, did I make sure? 5 by 7, 5 by 7, lay this down. And then I like to pull that away and just but you don't have to. The thickness of the plate matches the guide, so you don't have to pull it away, but I just like to have a good, I don't know. I just like to ooh and ah. And yeah, my plate was dirty, which makes me super happy, so I'm not upset with that. All right, so now let's talk stencils, because it's always fun to use stencils. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna lay a stencil down. I really rarely clean any, I don't clean off my brayers. Once in a while I soak them, and I think I soaked this one because it looks particularly clean. And I always, don't give out the wrong name. I think I've given out the wrong name. So I'm just going to remove this. Ooh, come on. That's one of our stencils. I happen to love this stencil. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just gonna do the same thing over and over and over. I don't clean when I am printing. Oh, Diana said just learning here. Okay. That's a perfectly acceptable place to learn. I don't ever clean my plates off. Don't tell the owner of that. Okay, so again, ooh, oh my God. I am going to make a book out of all these, which is why I'm using cardstock, and it's making me happy. Okay, and I probably have a little bit of paint left over on this. And I can continue to layer, but I'm going to lay this aside. And anything I print today, I'll take pictures of. Y'all ask me. Color, just to give you an idea, this is peacock teal. What else do we got? Let's do a nice little ombre. This is Irish moss because it is March. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. We should look and see when that is. I'm envisioning it's next week, right? And that's how I wipe my brayer off. Yes, sirree Bob. So put that in place. Take a nice little piece of paper. Oh, I should have put a little design in here. Great tool. Oh, forgot to pull it away, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, I like this. Okay. I could take a brayer to it. Okay. Beautiful background. And I'm not going crazy on adding a ton of paint. Madison, is there any way you can add? Did our new stencils release yet? Am I allowed to use those? I need an answer to that one. All right, what color? How about a lovely little like darker green for this? I'm in. This is festive green. Have our new stencils? Oh, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Thank you. I'm German. I don't. But I do celebrate. So I'm just thin layers of paint. Oh, okie dokie. And I'm keeping it simple here. You know, we have people who said they're learning, and we'll just go over print by print by print. I like to start in that upper corner, just place it against the guide. This is called the Perfect Placement Tool. And I'm just going to give it a little. Oh my goodness. I am in love. I'm in love. I don't know. I just envision what I'm going to create on this, and I get really excited. Now we need more colors. We need more stuff. We need, okay? I just don't want to. I'm going to go over at the top a little bit and down at the bottom. Ooh, you know what? You know what I should have done? I have like lots of little bits and pieces of stuff that I keep in this drawer. And I love to pull it out. So what do we got here? That's Coolio. And that's Coolio. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to I'm going to keep on this same print, and I know I'm using like a repetitive color, but I don't know. It just seems fun. I am using acrylic paints. I'm using DecoArt acrylic paints, but I could be using inks. I could be using tons of other things. Oh my God, I love, now hold on. I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to pull that up, and I'm going to carry on with another. Nothing goes to waste when I'm printing. I like to have like 3 or 4 colors. I would say, in fact, I was talking to Marcia, one of our design team members, about this, and we were saying that we really do stick to just a certain color palette. Like if I'm going after a book, now I am going to fill this in, and I am going to leave whatever is on this plate. I don't wash anything off. I just carry on. That's all I do. And I can change up the colors. I'm going to grab a tool. I put a bunch of tools off to the side, so hidden that I can't even see them. And I have to tell you, I have a heater in my office right now, and it is making the paint dry so fast. When I work from home, I get, whoops. Oh, did I lay that down too quick? That's okay. I am actually going to cut all these out and make a little book out of it. I've already decided. Oh, golly. I love. Oh, I love bubbles. I love leaves. Oh, and I love, I never looked at the answer. Well, hopefully I can I? Oh, yes. Nancy just answered that question. Okay, thank you. Which, are you talking about, the stencils? Oh, here's my. Oh. Well, you know what? We need giant magenta bubbles on this. Where is magenta? What color is this? Wild berry? I don't know. That seems boring. Royal fuchsia, maybe? Oh, no. How about razzleberry? I wish I was in the paint naming business or the nail polish naming business. Oh, maybe I like to use this color a little much. What doesn't feel good with polka dots on it? Big giant. I'm going to go thicker on this. I love the circle stencil too. Mancy is one of our design team members, by the way. She is fantastic. We also have Michael's Zoom classes going on, and I believe we have one next week. So you guys need to check that out. If you're looking for further learning opportunities, now you know what's going to happen. I'm going to throw all these stencils. I'm going to throw all these stencils near or around my garbage can, and I'm going to throw them away. And I will go back to print number 2, print number 3. Oh, I love polka dots. I love circles. I don't even know where I got this, but I'm going to use this right now. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Hello. Oh, my goodness. You guys, I love polka dots. Oh, all right. I'm trying to keep the prints that I'm making separate so I can photograph those, and they're just off to the side. And I am just using what is this? This is a 110-pound cardstock that is just brilliantly white, which I absolutely love. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I do this all the time where I say I'm not going to pull out any more than like 2 colors, and then I go for 10 of them. All right. Ooh, let's just leave all that crud down there, because who doesn't love a nice... Okay, so that's gray. I know that's boring, but we're gonna zhuzh it up a little bit. We'll do 2 tones of gray. Whoops, move out of the way. Move out of the way. I'm using 2. You can hardly tell, but hopefully when I lay this down. Another tool. If you don't have tools, just borrow your husband's hairbrush. He will not mind that one bit. I'm kidding about that, by the way, but yes. Okay, so this is just a boring gray background. I love gray. I love gray. I love gray as a good base. I could have done some bubble wrap in there, but I didn't. Okay. Oh, Nancy's going to be using this as well. A fork. Thank you very much. Ooh, look at that. Oh my God. Now I don't want to cover. Oh, see. Okay, I'm just going to leave this because it picked up all the bits that were down, which I love. I was going to do more, but I will do more on something else. This is what happens to me. In fact, I'm just going to go. I hope it just continues to pick up the... I'm loving the slate gray. I am going to go over it. I just... Oh, like a big pop of red or turquoise. Oh. All right. Let's do that. Let's just do a boring gray background that I will not say I like. I promise. Put that back. See, and I won't really have any cleanup other than just a plate. Oh, I got to change the size of plates. I'm not forgetting. Yes, I am. Okay, let's get a good pyro red. Let's get like a good red. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Or turquoise. Teal. No, red. Let's go red. Let's go red. I gotta find a red. True red will probably be... You know what? What do we got in the stencil department over here that I haven't really used? Oh, let's talk about a bigger stencil. There's nothing wrong with talking about that. Well, I'm going to put this down here. I like to... Ooh, what is that? Sorry, that's dried paint. Yes. So you might be wondering, this is one of our stencils. It is the larger size. And I'm not going to pile on too much paint. I just want to leave this, and I'm going to put it near my trash can so that I throw that away. And then I'll change size plates, and then I'll do multiples on the 3x5. Oh my God. I love it when people say, now you're making me want to create. Oh my God. Get your jelly plates out. And you know what I always say? Step one, you have to take them out of the box. Okay? It's so basic, but I love when people say, what do you recommend? Where do I start? Well, open the container. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to do another print on here. Oh, God, I love. Can I even use this? No. I don't even know what I'm. Madison, I don't know if you have. Can I use the new? I have a little bit of yellow in here, I think. Can I use the? Tracy is the reason I bought one. Oh, you guys. Oh, yeah, I like the way that's mixing. That's because it's making it beautiful. I'm going to put this in here. I just like to pull various elements out. But what I like is now I'm not guessing on where everything goes. That is really cool. Oh, yes. Mancy said join the March Printing Challenge on Instagram. If you are not, I think Deco Art might be aware that oh my God, I just love, now see, oh, I just want the rest of this in here because I do, or I could put it on another print. And I'm just going to go lightly. Oh my God. I don't know why, but it's like an experiment to see what happens with the prints. So you can use all the stencils. Yeah, you can use stencil. Now I want to talk about switching the size of plate. This will go bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Don't go away. I'll let all that dry up on there. Okay. And I'm going to switch up some colors too. Okay. Here we go. What did we talk about? What do I need to do when I change the size of plate? I just need to change the guide. Now, it's so funny because in my head, when I change the guide, I would think I need to go like in closer, but no, you're going out. So, and see, now can I see that? Yes. See? Just change. And you can use a round plate in there. You just want to make sure you nestle the round plate in there. So, you know, I'm just basically pulling this, giving myself enough space. All right, same idea. Same idea. I didn't look whether I could use this stencil or not, but. And I'm just going to go layer upon layer upon layer, and here's a piece of paper. All right. Let's start. Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start. I don't know. Ooh, this feels like it needs to be mixed up. We do have some headed to the UK, and yes, we can ship to other countries. So just keep, oh, I love when this color mixes, because when it mixes, when you get magenta and when you put teal together, what color do they make? A beautiful purple. A beautiful purple. All right, I'm just going to make a background. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay. And now I'm going to come in and I'm going to place this on here. And I'm going to go with this all over the, I could go over the top, but I'm going to just roll the heck out of this. Oop, don't move around. Well, that's going to defeat the purpose. Well, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not even worried. My brayer will not roll. Linda, I do recommend if you're having a brayer issue, take your brayer and put it in some warm soapy water and some, give me the name of it. Somebody, please give me the name of, give me a second. Murphy's oil soap. I always want to say something else, but I don't want to give you the wrong thing. Murphy's oil soap, and let that soak overnight. And see if that makes a difference. Give it a good, you might have had paint that is accumulated on the sides. I think it was well, I'm sure it was Madison because I don't post on social media. Somebody was removing the paint from their roller, and it was like coming off in a giant sheet. I don't really ever have that issue. But it was coming up as a giant sheet, and I thought that was interesting. I thought, oh my goodness, like somebody legit. So I highly recommend just giving your brayer a little TLC. It's probably just feeling the need to have you. That's what I would recommend. And I'm not even pressing, and I don't even. Oh my God. Everything about this particular stencil just makes me very thrilled. And now I'm going to come back over it again. What is this? I don't know what pass number I'm on with this. What do we got in my little trick basket over here? Oh, that's kind of boring. That's kind of boring. Okay. I like to usually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cover it. Oh, the name of this stencil is called Madison. Can you give the link to this? I don't know. Hold on, I'm looking to see if I have a package. Oh, here we go. Oh my God. Here we go. The name of this is it in 8x10. They come in 5x7 and 8x10. I don't have a name on that. So Madison can give the link on that. Yes, this plate will work with 8x10, 6x6. I think that. And the great thing about this too, and I'm going to say this again and again and again, it's a tool. So when you have a tool, you want to make sure that you're going to use it over and over again, because as you use said tool over and over and over again, it really pays for itself. And that's something that I find to be important. I've never used this side. Maybe that's boring, but I'm just sitting here legit talking. And the other thing about this is, yes, it is made in the USA, which we find to be important. We would like to create more jobs in the USA because guess what? It's an important time to support your local small businesses. It really is. I'm just madly and deeply in love with you. I just keep printing and printing and printing. Okay. Oh, I'm not throwing my stencils away. I just, when I'm printing, no, it happened once by accident. Somebody's like, don't throw them away. They're not disposable. No, they're not disposable. Thank you for stating so. I don't purposely throw them away. Here, let's go red. One time I was printing and I was doing an art journaling demo, and I got really excited and I put them near the trash can and they had fallen in the trash can. But I normally take everything out. When I'm working, I normally have a little pile of that I leave aside, and then I just go clean up all at one time. This is just bubble wrap. Yeah, this is just bubble wrap. And so I accidentally threw it away. No, but I put them by my trash can is what I do, because I just make a little pile of what needs to go. And I clean everything up. This is recorded, Denise, and I will send this to my YouTube channel. This is just plain old bubble wrap that you get in your, we usually get it in your packaging. If you order anything, usually it has bubble wrap in it. Oh. So what I love is when I pick up, I never like to print over stuff that I go, oh, wait a minute. But this is drywall. Here, let me show you. This is drywall tape. Let's get some flat. You know what I like to do too? This is drywall tape. I like to take this off. I have a degree in construction, so I love Harbor Freight, and I absolutely love your big box stores. But if you go and get that's drywall tape, so is this. Hold on, that's not. I'm sure I have more stuff in here. I mean, look at, I have things like little shapes. See, I put those on there. Those are shapes. I just make my own. Here's mini bubble wrap. Okay, I'm yip-yapping while I should be putting more tape. I was looking for more of, you know what? I have it over here. Do I have one over here? There it is. Now see, I'm going to get some Prussian blue hue. I'm going to tuck that underneath there like that. And I'm going to go Prussian blue because if in doubt, Prussian blue is a beautiful darker color. And I'm just going to, I like to just print right over it. The other thing about brayers too, I don't know if it was, sorry, I'm jumping in all over conversations, but I do find I have like 3 or 4 working brayers. I like to have brayers all the time and just working, having different, like I have 3 on my desk right now. So I feel like you can never, see, it's just, we haven't had a misaligned print. And I haven't even really been pulling this away, but now I got a little splotchy in there because I wasn't paying attention, but that's okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this over here like so. And I'm going to slide that right back in underneath there. Bum, bum, bum. And I just keep going over. And it's just move out of the way. Bum, bum, bum. I never throw away the used stuff, the prints and stuff. And then I am just going to keep going until the, whoops. And I just want it deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay. Now I'm going to grab one other. I have more stencils and stuff here. Dare I? Oh my God. Could I? Should I? In a boat? Ooh. I feel like that's going to be kind of dramatic and pretty. And I'm actually going to go with white. Believe it or not. And I'm going to keep whatever's on there is going on this print. So that was a larger, that's one of the 8x10 stencils. Our stencils come in 2 different sizes, so. And do not forget to go outside. Well, if it's snowing, I would put shoes on, but grab palm fronds and leaves and, oh my God, sorry, but I just dig it. I just dig it because everyone, the more you print, okay, I could just sit here and create all day. I do not clean. Somebody's asking about bubble wrap. I leave it. I let it dry on the side, and I use this over and over again. Same with the punchinella. Sometimes with the punchinella, I just throw it. It just gets better and better when you have more layers of paint. And also like the drywall tape and mesh and stuff like that. I will just leave it and use it over and over again. And then I hope that the little bits and pieces start falling off and start going in my prints. And again, I say this over and over and over and over and over and over again. you gotta just let yourself play, get creative, because it is some of the most fun. What did I say? What colors does magenta and turquoise make? A beautiful purple. Oh, I love it. So give yourself permission to just flat out play, and then hope that all the little bits and pieces from previous. Oh, yes. I am in love with this cardstock too, I have to say. I ordered it for my laser printer. I just bought a laser printer. And I bought it to use for some flyers I was making, and it's so bright. And yes, sorry, Bob. Yes, sorry, Bob. Now I want some deep red. Where is that red? Where are those circles again? See? Uh-oh. Near the trash can. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? If something goes near the trash can, it will be in the trash can. Sorry, I went over a little bit. I don't know what. Where's that Prussian blue? I love you. Paper company. It's listed on my resource page. It's called, it starts with an N. Nina? Oh, man. All right. I love circles, obviously. This is going to be a focus in my little journal. It's listed on my resource page, which it's right under the Gelli. I put it next to the Gelli Arts thing with my code so that you guys could see it. Originally I was just going to use copy paper, but then I thought I'm going to make something. I don't like to, nothing goes to waste around here. Nothing goes to waste around here. So all these prints are going to go into some sort of book. One more print and I am done. Any questions? Anything? Oh, let me see if I got everything. Okay. You can use it over and over. You can make multiple prints. We talked about all the different plates. The A4 size is coming. We will ship anywhere. You just need to, like Canada and Australia have asked. There have been ones that have already been shipped to the UK. And just remember, the one thing I would say is when you go to clean it up. Now, for me personally, I don't really have much to clean up on it. There's really nothing on it. And that's just because I happen to be sometimes very neat, but sometimes very messy. So if you need to, I would say just soapy water and something non-abrasive. Even if it gets a scratch on it, by the way, it's still going to work the same, so don't panic about that. I'm not one for panic mode. I live my life in a space that tends not to allow panic to happen. So just, it will still work the same way. And like I said, because it's etched and it doesn't have that printing, you know, on most rulers. Okay, I ran out of paper. I need to take a picture right now because I have prints on like every surface. Oh, I'm so in love with you. So this is called the perfect placement tool. Somebody's just tuning in. Oh my God. I love Prussian blue hue. See, again, this is one of those that I don't really want to change or do anything to. But I will just because I'm that way. And this is the last print of the day. How about that? Where's that red? Where is that red? No. Oh yeah, if you're gonna like a baby wipe, just a non-abrasive, you know, not one that has all the. That's exactly what I would do. I mean, that's what I wipe my plates with. I don't really, like I said, I'm not really finding the need. I don't really have a ton of stuff on it. Ooh, go. I do have a ton of paint on this one though. See, I don't let anything go to waste around this place. And I'm just gonna give yourself permission to create. That's what I say. That is what I say. Oh my God. You make me happy when skies are gray. See? Okay, I'm keeping it. I don't think I've ever thrown a print away. So I... Okay. But I am going to wipe my table. I'm just going to move this over. That's all I'm going to do because I really kept it out of the... I really do take care of my tools. Now, the things that are disposable, you know, oops, don't get paint on my brand new jacket. Okay, I'm coming back here to answer questions. It's 12:46. Each of these prints, by the way, oh goodness, it looks like a bomb went off, and each of these prints, by the way, I'm going to be using. The reason I put them on cardstock, I love the way cardstock prints anyway, but you can use copy paper. You just want to make sure you don't slide the paper right underneath the guide, but I didn't have any problem. I think I did 3 of my prints this morning on copy paper. Gotta go get my ears lowered. I love when I read a comment and I'm like, oh, there goes the stencils right there. Hold on, I'm going to pull said stencils. So just so you know, my cleanup process takes all of about 5 minutes. I will take the brayers, the stencils, and what else? The brayers, the stencils, and that's it. I go run the soapy water with a little bit of Murphy's oil soap. I let those soak while I'm cleaning up the rest of the place. And usually my sessions last about, I don't know, like my creative sessions, if I'm going to do this, is usually about a half an hour and I'm done. But under an hour, I've set up, cleaned up, done everything. I will say that this itself has kind of changed the game for me because now I'm not worried about placement. I don't need a piece of paper underneath to know where the plate is going to be. And my dad has a saying. This is what I learned. Okay, I learned it so well. Here's 2 lessons I will part with today. My mother, thank you, Mom. If you can't see it, you won't use it. Number 1. So she is the queen of the label maker. And my dad, the right tool for the right job. So this is a tool. This is something that is going to help you over and over and over again. And that's something that for me, when we had started, the owner started talking about the placement tool, I was like, this is so phenomenal. This will change how I make my prints. And it legit has, and I just received it yesterday. Took it out of the packaging this morning, and I was able to make all of the prints that are laying out there. And they'll be dry. I'll photograph each of them just so that you could see. And the more layers you put on things, I don't know how to describe it other than sometimes I take a picture because I go, oh my God, if it isn't the way I want it. But if you just continue on, you are going to love it and you'll know when it's done. But for the most part, I'm a simple printmaker. We have a design team full of amazing artists who work on textiles and they make our YouTube videos, go to our YouTube channel. For me personally, I do a lot of art journaling. So you are going to probably see these turn up in my art journal. That's something that I say. Donna just said, did I miss it all? Yeah, Donna, we'll just rewind and play it all back for you. Kidding. This will go to my YouTube channel and it will be on there. I hope I was able to answer some questions. I legit wanted to make this an experience where I took it out of the package and I was able to use it and say what I liked about it. So far, I would say for me, I absolutely love it. And like I put on my Facebook page, it was a little bit of it was a little bit of a game changer for me because it was taking the guesswork out of the placement. So I don't want to think about that now. I just want to layer, layer, layer. I want to go outside. I want to get leaves off of my trees and vegetables. Birgit she cuts into vegetables. So now you're going to start thinking about things of where I can get texture and different layers from. So, and I'm I'm Simple Sally over here. So Mancy will be doing our next Facebook Live, I want to say, and her focus is going to be on spring. She is going to be using the placement tool. I know stencils are on their way to her. And so she'll be using the same tool again as well. Willie just said the ugly ones are the most beautifulest ones. I had to get that whole word out. The other thing is, don't be afraid to use white and black. I love to but sometimes if I'm feeling a little timid, that Prussian blue hue is something that really works. Okay, I'm sorry, it's the 17th. She's on with the perfect placement tool. Pam just said, now just ordered, now you have to be patient. Pam, once you receive said tool, what is the first thing you're going to do? Take it out of the packaging. Don't forget, if you do place an order to use the code TracyW. A, it makes me look good. B, it gets you a discount. I work for the company. I love the company. It's something that it's really hard to sell something you don't love. So I'm not like Vitamita Vegemin Lucille Ball right now. Everything you saw me did happened in real life with no magic oven, and I was able to do it again and again. Mancy just said, thank you so much for the awesome demo. Love all the no guesswork layered prints. I think the guesswork now is only like, oh, what color? Your decisions will be different. So yeah, open the box, open your plates, take paints out, give yourself a half an hour on the timer, and see how many prints you can just come up. I will make sure that when I'm done, I will photograph each and every one of these prints, and I will put them on my Facebook page so you can kind of see the various levels. And if you could think back to how I did it, I didn't really pull anything out that was crazy. Where did you purchase okay, where did you purchase? She said brayer, not the beater, and she said, and the Gelli base. So the perfect placement tool is available on our website, and I believe Madison is giving the link. The plates are available at jelliarts.com. That sounded so Michigan. And our brayers are available as well. We do not have any beaters. I believe you can get that in most of your home appliance stores. Gelli Arts, I'd like to make mention of one other thing. We would love your feedback. This is a new tool, first one that's on the market, the original, and we would love to have your feedback. Again, I love that the owner had the attention to detail to pay attention to not, just painting like a ruler. I would show you my rulers, but some of them you can't even see. There's no numbers on it. Just like my keyboard, because of my nails, have no letters on them. None of them. I can luckily type 100 words a minute, but I don't need the letters. So every time somebody goes to my work or home computer, they're like, where are the letters? Discount code is TracyW, TracyW. Again, it makes me look good, but it gets you a discount. All right. Thank you so much for that demo. I wanted to make it as real and legit as possible and not act like I had done 400 prints to practice. I did 4 to practice. Okay. And then the rest is your imagination. Annette, yes, they will ship to Australia. The best thing to do if you have any questions too is drop an email to info@jelliarts.com, and we will answer any specific questions. But yes, I asked right off the bat, can we ship to Canada and can we ship to Australia? And that is something that is important that I ask. And there are some on their way to the UK. But if you have any questions, again, we are working, the A4 are in production, so we will have that size as well. By the way, that was a suggestion that we listened to. Again, anytime you would like, and by the way, that discount code's good for everything. You can use it on the website. So if you, Pam just said she ordered stencils. I'm just gonna, I don't know if the new stencils are on. Remember, our stencils do come in 8x10 and 5x7. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this, but we have some cool stencils coming up. All right, I never looked. Thank you so much. This video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. I do appreciate the opportunity to demonstrate and do something I actually know and love and use, and I got to fill my lunchtime doing that. So thank you so much. I will take a picture if anybody cares to see this. I will take, oh, see, I pulled out things. Don't forget about all those flowers too, okay? I will take a picture of just what happened in my space in this past 45 minutes, and I will share that on my Facebook page along with all of the prints that I made. And remember, sky's the limit on your creativity. First thing you got to do is take all the items out of the box and just give them a go. And remember, it's just a piece of paper. Use an inexpensive copy paper and get your feel and see what you like. But they make beautiful backgrounds, and go to our website and our blog and see what our artists are coming up with. Tomorrow, I think I can say this. No, the 18th, not tomorrow. But tomorrow is an awesome project by Sarah. Next week, we have a project going on our website from one of our designers, Julie, and it centers around Happy International Women's Day, and it is the most amazing project. I'm so blown away by what our artists do, but we want to see too what you guys are doing. So make sure you check out the March challenge as well, and every day we give you prompts to participate, and we do have a giveaway this month. Thank you so much. I will see you guys, by the way, tonight, free on my website, Tracy Weinzapfel Studios at 5:30 every Wednesday. I'm live. I do free demos. I'm going to be doing an art journaling demo. Any of these prints that you saw here make awesome backgrounds, and I will be drawing in my art journal. So to all of those women out there, happy International Women's Month. Gelli Arts is a woman-owned business in the United States, and I would say any opportunity you can support those small businesses and women-owned businesses, please take that time this month to pay attention and be doing that. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed.